Hey everyone, my name is Ryan and I have made an ASMR channel. It's probably called something like Evil Wizard ASMR. I don't really work that out. But yeah, I'm here. I'm making my first video. I thought I could just use this to talk about my journey with ASMR and just do like a general introduction to me, talk about some stuff outside of ASMR as well. So yeah, sorry, this setup isn't ideal. Room situation, microphone, camera. This is not for recording ASMR. This is for recording like stringed instruments. This is my basement. I just set up the night here and I am working off of my crappy laptop built-in webcam. But, you know, lo-fi. Some people are into that. My first ASMR experience would have been when I was in elementary school. I probably was under 10, getting the lice check in, nurse's office. That was pretty incredible. I got tingles and stuff and it was relaxing, but it was really, like, I would just get tingles, like, just thinking about it later on, just sitting around. But I would say I actually found out about the term ASMR and got to put a name to the sensation probably around age 13, if not a bit younger, when I saw Grade A Under A's video titled something like 10 or 5 channels anybody could have made, and he reserved a spot on there for all ASMR channels. And he kind of dogged on ASMR a little bit, but he featured Ricky Seven Whispers and Gentle Whispering ASMR. He showed Ricky scratching his beard with a knife, which is pretty strange, I guess, pretty novel, especially if you've never watched ASMR before, but it was enough to pique my interest, so I checked out some of this ASMR stuff, and it was pretty good. It was really good stuff. I kind of drained out all my tingles pretty quickly. I got like complete tingle immunity within like a year and a half of watching, and this was like, I would have been in like pre-middle school, like 6th grade. So yeah, for the past like 6 years or so, I haven't gotten tingles. So I mean, it's still very relaxing to me and a good sleep aid, but I mostly come to ASMR now for the content. I like random fact videos, just generally informative stuff, or funny things, really well thought out stuff, really cinematographic stuff, like Made in France. That guy is crazy. I think, is that the guy? There's one guy that does like long documentaries, and then one who does these very high budget looking productions. I don't know. There's just good stuff coming out of France when it comes to ASMR. I love River ASMR. River ASMR. He's such a good actor, and he's absolutely hilarious. His ideas for videos are like crazy sometimes. I hope he makes a comeback soon. Phoenician Sailor is fantastic. That guy is super philosophical. So his videos aren't always super feel good, but they are like awesome. They're pretty incredible. I'm also a big fan of super obscure channels. Low budget, like dudes like me, who are just operating out of their bedroom because they feel like making ASMR videos. I love that stuff. Yeah. I've thought about making an ASMR channel for years, but it just took me a while to get around to actually doing it because I am usually not the type to go too far out of my way, start new things, get out of my routine, I guess. But, you gotta live your life outside of your comfort zone to live your best life. And also my girlfriend strongly encouraged me to make an ASMR channel, so, thanks, babe. Guess we can talk about some non-ASMR stuff about me. As I said, my name's Ryan. I'm 20. I am in college right now, and I am in school for music performance. And what that means is I pay like $30,000 a year to practice my cello, and regardless of how good I am at the end of it, they give me a degree. Yeah, I also have recently started taking jazz piano lessons. A good friend of mine introduced me to jazz music a couple months ago, I'd say, and it was really fascinating to me. Just the technique, the chords, the changes between chords, the whole thing about improvising, the scales, just the vibe and the attitude that a lot of the musicians have in that sphere. Just very interesting to me. And I am a pretty big music theory nerd, so jazz is just perfect to me. Something that really made me want to start jazz piano was this YouTuber named like Jayana Eros. She does a lot of microtonal stuff and like does a lot of theoretical stuff, like just coming up with new concepts in music theory and chords and toying around with that. And I saw her do a live stream where she was just improvising on this keypad kind of thing that lets you do microtonal stuff. It was just insane to me how somebody could conceptualize a chord progression in their head on the spot and just have their hands do it so naturally, like they're not even really thinking about it. That was really incredible to me, and the fact that so many people can do it means that it's something that I think everybody has in them. So I bought a keyboard. I've been noodling around on that guy. I think there's a bit of a learning curve, honestly. That's what I've found. With cello, I've been playing that for way longer, probably since like, second grade, so 12 years at this point. It's definitely my calling. I see myself doing this in some capacity for the rest of my life. Hopefully I can make a living off of it. But also, as much as I do love classical music, I think the cello is a very underrated instrument in the world of jazz. It is possible to improvise on it. It has a very nice timbre, and I think it's kind of more well suited for that genre of music than most people realize. I wish you heard it more in that, whole world, so something I might explore in the future too. I love deep sea stuff. Yeah, especially like ultra deep sea, like oceanic trenches, stuff in excess of 6,000 meters. Should probably do something like this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just like how life survives in the furthest depths and what things down that deep look like. When you're dealing with so much pressure, such low temperatures, and lack of salt oxygen in the water, and no sunlight whatsoever. It's very fascinating to me. I also like mountain climbing. In theory, I haven't really been able to do a whole lot of it. I live on the East Coast where we don't have things like, 14ers, bigger mountains. I should probably tap. I'm not too good at the finger flutters. Harry Potter coloring book. Yeah. I'm hoping that this summer I can get out to Colorado and, summit one of the big boys. I think my biggest goal in life is at some point climbing Mount Denali, Mount McKinley in Alaska. That thing's big. And I think it's the biggest mountain in the world when it comes to just base to tip that is like fully on land, Mount Everest is higher above sea level. Mauna Kea is just bigger, but it like starts in the ocean. But Denali, from base to tip, it's the biggest distance of just an exclusively land mountain. So, hearing that sounds pretty enticing to me. Sounds like you get a pretty good view from the top, pretty good clearance, It's kind of random, but I love ramble type videos. I love just hearing people talk their stuff. I love getting a read on like new personalities, kind of seeing how people's minds work, Maybe this is the kind of thing I'm supposed to do. We'll see. Yeah, big on mountains, big on the deep sea. I also love trees. Trees are really cool. I'm pretty lame, but pine trees are really fascinating to me. It sucks that I love mountains, pine trees, and the deep sea, and I live in landlocked Pennsylvania, and we have no mountain over like 3,000 feet. Yeah. We could also talk a little bit more about the music I'm into, I guess. Of course, I listen to classical and jazz. When it comes to classical, I love impressionism and folk-inspired music, like Debussy, Bartók. Those are my two favorites, Debussy and Bartók. Janacek, Sibelius, Stravinsky, Messiaen. I love Messiaen. Like I said, I love chords and harmony, and that dude also does. In jazz, I haven't listened to enough jazz, honestly. It's kind of a new thing for me. So I've mostly been listening to, the classics. Miles Davis, John Coltrane. Yeah. I really like Chet Baker, Chick Corea, Coy Tyner, and, what's his name? Who's that guy? He was just like done the modal jazz too. He made Juju. I forget what the guy that made Juju, if any of you are interested in that. I don't know, jazz is good stuff. Outside of jazz and classical, I love rap music. Just all rap music. All hip hop. Anything from like Jay Dilla to Outkast to like, Travis Scott, Playboi Carti, Common, The Roots. Did I say Outkast? Mos Def, Kendrick Lamar, Lauryn Hill. Yeah, not actually a big Jay fan, honestly. I haven't been able to get into Jay-Z. I don't know, his flow. Yeah, he kind of sounds like he's getting his... How do I say this? It sounds like he's being pleasured while he's rapping. And he's struggling to maintain composure. I hope that makes sense. So I like TK Mites is a very good one. Death Grips is very good. JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown. I mean, look at me. I saw them live in August with a good friend. And that was awesome. You know, RXK Nephew, if any of you have ever heard of that guy. Yeah. I've done a lot of takes. And this broke 15 minutes, so I think I've covered everything I wanted to talk about, so I think I can leave it here. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you got recommended this for any reason, plan on uploading more for sure. This is pretty enjoyable for me. Yeah. Sleep tight, my friends. Mwah.